I'm about to do something very dumb, but you know, I just have to have my feelings known.
I'd say he's distinct.
Love me. I am everything to me.
You very much know when you see him. He's a guy that goes around campus wearing fun red costumes. He just seems like he's having a lot of fun.
He immediately told us about his cardboard cutout wedding and all of the other things that he's done in high school. And I thought he was just really funny. And I wanted to be his friend immediately.
If a few people will agree to an idea that he has, say like out of the blue or just more of like an experimental idea, he'll go for it.
Will you marry me?
We've gotten to the point where like cringe things are like no longer perceived as cringe. And like that's good. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but like, you know, 5 years ago, I don't think this would be as well received.
I said yes! I said yes! Okay. Alright, got it. Alright.
You may now kiss the cardboard cutout.
He's always trying to make something or do something that's original and no one has done before.
I think that's something that is admirable in its own way. He's really someone that, like, when you're walking around campus, you know, there's all these normal students around you, a lot of people that don't really stand out, and he's something you'll notice.
Some families have like a black sheep. I'm the red sheep. I'm very, very different from everyone. My family like really dislikes the color. When it comes to me, like I've always like liked red, like it was always my favorite color. But then like junior year in high school is when I kind of started this formation of identity. I first started off with what kind of clothes am I wearing? You know, what color is my backpack gonna be? What color is this thing gonna be? And then I realized that like there's no real reason for me to wear all these other colors that I don't really like. So I'll just wear like what I want. If you look at like my house, it's like a lot of like whites and blues, and right? And then you come into my room and it's like a whole like different thing. When it came to UH, I found out that Cougar Red Friday was a thing. So one time when I was in my Calc 2 class with Professor Almus, she had a Cougar Red Friday contest. I didn't know there was a contest, so I walked in and I won the contest without knowing. But then one person challenged me to go further because he wore this like big costume thing. It was like a bunch of balloons, a bunch of stuff thrown over. So the next time I come over, this giant costume, it was like 50 different red things on me. And then after that, I've just been like, okay, every Friday I gotta wear red, I gotta make it something great. There's a lot of attention in class, and I think that's one of the reasons why the professor stopped doing like the red contest as much. She just declared like us winners for the rest of the year because like no one can beat us because it was taking up a lot of attention at the beginning of class.
We were doing the Cougar Red Friday stuff, and then like a tour guide was like, yeah, he's kind of our unofficial mascot, which is pretty funny because he is. I think he's almost as recognizable as Shasta at this point.
Like he doesn't socialize with everyone on a personal level, but people know him kind of like a celebrity.
Welcome to the University of Houston Office of Admissions official Cougcast. I'm here with the man, the myth, the UH legend, Sameer the Red, aka UH Scroll King. Sameer has been known to have the most epic Cougar Red Friday costumes, so drum roll please for Sameer the Red.
What's up, Cougs? Happy to be here.
So can you actually tell our listeners what you're wearing right now?
Yes, I can. All right, let's see. So today I went for the Cougar Red Friday King look. So, you know, I got my royal robe. I got the crown on, got a nice like prince type jacket with like gold accents. For the base layer, you know, I got some like red pants. I got a red vest, tie, dress shirt, you know, looking all snazzy. I got red shoes on, red gloves. I actually have the UH socks on here too.
Oh, wow.
And finally, I actually have a Cougar Red Friday shirt underneath. Like, you know those on Fridays we wear red shirts? Can't see it, but you know, it's there, just so you know.
And I can attest he is gone.
My name is Sameer Abdulmajeed, better known as Sameer the Red. I'm Cougar Red Friday King. I'm the Squirrel King. I'm a Marvel fan, superheroes in general, a Star Wars fan. I'm a lot of things. but you know, most thing involves I'm me. I am always me. When it comes to like Sameer the Red, like the name, this is actually from one of my old like Dungeons and Dragons characters. His name was Blaze the Red, which was actually a reference to like Lord of the Rings with like Gandalf the Grey. So Blaze the Red, and then I was like, okay, well, maybe let me take that for my own thing and make it me. So I made it Sameer the Red. So.
Dark times call for exceptional people.
I played Wizard 101, right? The character's name was Blaze, and that's the same name as my Dungeons & Dragons character. So I actually named that off that. So you could really say like this Wizard 101 character went into the Dungeons & Dragons thing, then it went into like making like Sameer the Red. I really feel like if I didn't play this game, I would have been a very different person. And I feel like that's the thing that happens a lot with me, right? Like it's like just this one small thing that you wouldn't think about really becomes like a formative thing, and it like makes me this like weird anomaly.
Just want you to know, you're my favorite people on the entire campus. This campus would be a better place if there were more people like you.
Alright, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
What do you think of the reactions so far?
Well, they've been good. I just think the one where they kept calling me Spider-Man was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man's pretty good.
Nah, that was Spider-Man.
You see the white stripes?
People don't realize how seriously he takes it. I think it's kind of just a joke, but like he's really dedicated to making sure like everything goes right. He's really organized with it too. He has like a Notion and just has all the costumes and all the dates for the costumes.
He clearly puts a lot of time and effort into something that's only gonna really be talked about for maybe a day.
We used to have to like persuade him to study.
He loses sleep over it. Like, I don't do something for that unless like I really care about it, right?
The costumes are like well made too, so I'm like,
how are you like paying for this? Is UH sponsored this? No, I'm getting no funding, nothing. I am all doing this all myself, and it's like really difficult because it's like you have to get so many costumes in a semester. Because I could have just done the same thing, wearing the same costume every day, like every Friday forever, like after I got the first one. But I realized that that's not that interesting. I want to make sure that I'm doing something that's really keeping people's interest over the week.
If you know Sameer, you know he's already like insane is the best word I can put it.
Very empathetic and kind of like passionate.
Definitely different, unique, unexpected, surprising.
not afraid to like be himself.
But like, he's really chaotic with everything he does.
I would see him, I think, on Wednesdays, and he called them Squensdays.
I also made this like fake language where I just put squat in front of everything. Squo, squid, squinda, squo, squike, squiss, squo, squeeple, squint, squat, squam, squang, squat, squy, squan. So yeah.
I didn't understand like a thing.
Exactly, that's the thing. It's a secret language between me and my friend.
I don't know.
You're next week, literally saying, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Which one? I'm not giving out freebies.
I know which one I want.
No! He used to be so generous with the candy. And now he's not giving me candy. Can you believe that? After all I've done for him too. I don't get it.
How come he's not featured on UH Fits?
He is actually. Yeah, he is. When he ran for like SGA senator, that's what he wore.
Sorry.
Make sure to write your name on it.
Yes. That will help a lot.
He's very active in the online community on Instagram, but also like the University of Houston Reddit. After the Beto O'Rourke rally that was held on campus, he was posting about that on.
Hi, I'm with Beto here today, and I just wanted him to say,
Go Squoogs!
yes, thank you.
He's also run for student government. He's also president of like the UH Squirrel Society. He's a guy who's doing a lot.
I'd be really nervous about like posting certain pieces of artwork, and then he'd like send all these things about like post it, like do it, you got this, yes.
There was one time where this girl, I think, she's trying to defend her right to abortion, right? And he definitely stood up for her, you know. Anytime there is someone that he's defending, he would be the first to stand up, right? And that really goes to show a strong sense of empathy. Like, why is he so passionate? He feels deeply wronged. There is a deep inequality that he wants to reconcile, right? And everyone's kind of like give up. Like, they're just like, oh, this is just part of life, right? But he doesn't want to give that up. You know, he wants to make sure that their voices are heard. You know, he recognizes that and he wants to do something about it.
He'll tell me that he was nervous to wear a costume, and I was like, I didn't see that at all. You seem perfectly fine.
I mean, I can't imagine an introvert doing that.
Honestly, I think he's kind of more of an ambivert.
Oh my god, I have friends like these. Most of my friends are extrovert introverts, if that makes sense.
I think he's like more ambiverted.
I'm actually introverted. Like, people don't think it because of like how much I go out and like I'll do all these like, you know, big things with the costumes and stuff. But you have to go out, talk to hundreds of people, interact with them, and just like one or two bad interactions can like ruin the day.
There's some people who like, they won't say anything, but they'll give you like a really nasty look.
People think that it's cringe, they need to grow up.
Yeah,
like, come on.
First of all. Yeah. But it's also like for school spirit.
I mean, it's alright, but it's a little wonky.
I think a lot of that comes from people who just like maybe don't get that it's like a lighthearted thing and maybe see it as like an only personality trait thing.
A little bit, but it's a good kind of cringy. Like, you need a little bit of cringe in your life.
Yeah, I think if anyone's honest, everyone's just a little bit cringy.
No, just just a little different, but that's fine.
It's really not that cringy. I don't think it's cringy. I just think people find anything that's different to be cringy or childish to be cringy.
I would say the I may be cringe, but I'm free sort of thing.
Have you ever seen that video of that guy dancing to like Dragosta Dente? And it's like, it's good. It's like you're happy that someone else is happy, and it's like, it's something that you know someone out there probably thinks is cringe, but it's like, it's good, it's nice, it's fun.
They found it like attractive that he like dated himself for Valentine's Day. One of my friends told me that she found it attractive.
Negative-wise, it's honestly more like online media spaces. So like through some group me chats, through some like Discord chats, and like Reddit.
Most people are too scared to do anything in person, but they'll say it like online. That's where the most like negative comments are.
Anytime you see like a notable person, you just like assume that they're on your side politically, and so you're like, oh, they're Democrat, they're Republicans, so you get upset, and it's like.
I think it's just like the fact that it's like, you know, oh, the whole like king personality. It makes it seem like I'm super self-obsessed, super like huge ego, but I'm really not. And I actually like poking fun at myself at times. Like there was a clown costume I did. I was like making fun of myself when I was doing it. I was like, you know, cringe and clown and all that.
When you get to know him, there's no sense of narcissistic, the way they're putting it. It's in a very extreme disorder.
It kind of happens like if you're anywhere in like the public eye, you're gonna get a lot of like mean stuff, but that doesn't like drown out all the really like nice stuff that people say all the time. Like that's what really matters here.
Just that love, that spirit, that energy, being able to go out there and do that, that's fantastic.
He rocks on Fridays. We look forward to seeing, where's that red guy? That guy that wears the red, we always ask.
I think there's not enough spirit, to be honest.
Like, I want to look up from doing my work and be like, oh, what's up, Elmo?
Like it makes my day better.
That's live.
Instantly.
The game of Superman, The Flash, like he's actually a really cool guy. I think it's funny, and I think it's so cute that we have it on campus. Like, you know, it's a bit of morale booster.
Whatever, you know, Cougar Red feels like being that Friday, that's what he is. Mondo's rock. How about that?
He gets really excited about it. And when I see somebody get that excited, I'm like, you know what? I want to help you do this. I want to help you live out your dreams.
Unless there are other people who take up the roles I did, I don't know if like what I did will keep the impact after I go.
I think without him, the campus is gonna be missing something for sure.
He's certainly been a memorable figure as long as I've been on campus. And I'm honestly not sure. Like, once he graduates, I don't know if in like 10 years he'll still be remembered in the way that he is now.
Unless like, if like someone were to like take up his mantle and like become the next Batman, you know, become the next Sameer the Red, maybe I can see it happening.
Part of me wonders if someone is like gonna be like inspired by what he's done and then like, I guess, take on that role, but I don't really see anyone else doing that.
It's just a whole mess and it is not easy. I don't recommend anyone do this, except if, you know, if anyone wants to carry this on after. I'm kidding, I don't recommend that either. Please, just wear regular red. Just pass out candy or something. Don't wear the costumes. It's too much money. It's too much effort. It's too much. But I can handle it. I can handle it. Yes.
If it's so bad, then why do you continue doing it? Why not just, you know, like, just wear the red and then, you know,
well,
forego the costumes?
Because I've been boring. I feel like I wouldn't be serving the people or myself properly if I just stopped what I was doing. My favorite superhero, as boring as people think he is Superman. Because, you know, it's like his thing is like truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. And he's always like a symbol of hope and good. And I really resonate with that. That's kind of like the point of existing in the world, right? Is to like make things better for like yourself and others. You don't have to be this person who's super confident in yourself. You just have to go and try to do the thing anyways, even though it's scary. Doing this costume stuff, it's scary to do that because like you're thinking that people are gonna judge you and stuff. Maybe some people will, but it's just completely outnumbered by the people who actually love the things you do. Be yourself, all right? Like just do what you want to do because no matter what you're doing, not a lot of people will pay attention. You can wear what you want. You can go all out. Hell, you want to come here in a costume? Go ahead, do it. Just be yourself.